so welcome back to Mimosas with Maria. I'm doing a little special where I'm going to cook my classic Italian family recipes. So the perfect Capadora Italian recipes that I grew up always eating. And so my first episode is going to be chicken cutlets. Now, do you know what chicken cutlets are? Because it's basically a fried chicken, but Italian style. I grew up always eating them. You can have it with pasta on the side, you can have it on a salad, you can have it as a sandwich. Now, some people don't know what chicken cutlets are. When I went to nursing school, me and this girl, Alex, knew obviously what chicken cutlets were because we were Italian. But the girls we were cooking them with never heard of chicken cutlets. So I was mind blown because it is a basic staple meal to have during the week. And it is so simple, so easy. You can make it gluten-free, vegan. Well, you can't make chicken vegan, so that was a lie. But you can make it gluten-free. And it's so good. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And I hope you try it too because they are delicious. Okay, so for my Italian cooking, the Capadora cooking, I'm going to wear this apron my dad got me from Sicily. A woman over in Sicily, when he was there on vacation last summer, made this, and it has my name on it. So cute. And I'm going to enjoy a glass of Prosecco while I cook. This is the trick. This is why cooking is my zen, because you literally just get to make fresh food the way you like it, and you get to drink. Okay, so if you do not like raw chicken, forward to this part. So I'll show you my setup. I have thinly sliced chicken breasts. I just bought regular chicken breasts and cut them really thin and then used a meat mallet to thin it out. Or you can literally go to the grocery store and buy thinly sliced chicken cutlets. So I have 3 stations. So I have flour. You can use whatever flour you want, gluten-free, whole wheat. This is just regular. What are you doing with my clothes? Those are mine. No. He's just trying to get attention right now. He is cute though. I do love giving all my attention to you. Okay, so 2 whisked eggs, and then I have Italian breadcrumbs. I found these breadcrumbs from Thrive Market that are gluten-free Italian, so I'm going to try that as a different option. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a small piece of chicken. I'm going to drench it in the flour. Oh, I also coated my chicken with salt and pepper just to give it extra flavor. So the flour helps the egg stick a little bit better to the chicken, and then the egg helps the breadcrumbs stick to the chicken. Beautiful. And you're going to do that with every piece of chicken, and then you put it on a plate, which I have a pan coated in olive oil because you want the chicken to cook in olive oil. I would do like medium to medium-low heat just because you want the chicken to fully cook through, but you have a nice crispy chicken cutlet. So like I said, I'm going to finish up coating my chicken cutlets, and then I'm going to put it in a skillet. So the trick is you want a thin slice of chicken. Thick is no bueno. That's technically Spanish, but I'm trying to learn Italian. With this quarantine, that was one of the things I was trying to do. I used the app Duolingo, and it taught me a couple of things, but I haven't done it in a while, so I need to get back to it. So the reason I'm starting this channel is because I love to cook. My whole life, food has been the center of my life. Always, you start morning with a good breakfast. My dad would always make me and my sister and my mom breakfast in the morning before school. He wouldn't even drive us to school if we didn't eat breakfast. I feel like we had to eat breakfast, whether it was a bowl of cereal, pancakes, something. And then throughout the week, we always had family dinners, and we would always have people over for those family dinners. And I feel like we have so many memories that involve food. Duke is getting himself in trouble. 1 second. Anyway, what I was saying is food was always the center of all these fun memories we had, from the holidays to just like a regular weeknight Friday or Sunday. Family would always come over, and my mom or dad, whoever was cooking at the time, would make this grand meal. And so I love to try new things. I've always been adventurous with food, never really a picky eater. And I love trying new things. I think it's so fun. And it's my way to show my love to people, and it's my way to stay positive. And so why not teach that to you guys? If you didn't grow up in a household that always centered their time like every night to dinner and having a good meal, it's a good tradition to get into. And it doesn't even need to be with family. It can be with your significant other. It can be with your pet. Right, Duke? But nothing brings people more closer together than food. You know, as soon as you invite your friends coming over for food, you know they're coming. Because everyone loves food, and especially free food. But I feel like that's just like the Italian culture, like always eating. If anyone ever came to my house and my dad or my mom was like, "Are you hungry? Eat this." You had to eat it. Our family reunion every year, we do with like all of our second cousins, aunts, uncles, second aunts and uncles, everybody. It's a full day of food. And whoever I bring, like say it was like my boyfriend at the time, I'd always have to say, you can never say no to the food. Like you have to eat it. It was like multiple courses, everything. So I just thought teaching what I grew up on and what I still use in my day-to-day life is really cool. And I think my next video is going to be Italian charcuterie board, because who doesn't love charcuterie? And it's such a fad now, but I grew up my whole life eating Italian meats and cheeses. So like, not to toot our own horn, but my family. But I think my favorite family recipe has got to be the good old chicken cutlet. But I'm doing it with gluten-free Italian flour this time. So we're gonna see how good it turns out. So I'm just finishing up. I have like 4 pieces of chicken left, and then I will meet you at the stove. So I didn't mention this before, but chicken cutlets are the perfect meal prep. You can keep them in the fridge, I would say like up to a week, and you can eat them cold on a sandwich. You can eat them in a salad cold. You can heat it up with some pasta, rice, literally whatever side dish your heart desires, mac and cheese, like a lot of things. And it's still gonna taste really, really good. You can even like convert it from a chicken cutlet to like, say you're feeling some chicken parm. You can do that. Okay, so now I finished my cutlets. They're all ready to go. They're ready to go in my frying pan. So I'm just heating it up on about medium high. And so I'm gonna wait for it to start sizzling up, and then I know my chicken cutlets are ready to go in. So like I said, you're gonna coat your pan in olive oil, and I have it heating up right now on medium high. And just to test to see if it's ready, I'm gonna take a breadcrumb and see if it sizzles. It's almost getting there. It's getting there. But you just want to coat the pan. You could just use some extra virgin olive oil. That's fine. And then as soon as it starts sizzling, your breadcrumb that you put in there, then you know it's ready to put your chicken cutlets in there. And it can get a little messy. So if you have, I forget what it's called, but you can put this shield over top where it like prevents oil from spurting everywhere, because it can get a little messy. So I'm just gonna finish enjoying my Prosecco while I wait for my oil to heat up. Okay, the oil is ready. So I'm gonna take my tongs and grab some chicken, and I'm going to place the chicken in the pan. And you probably wanna cook it for like 3 to 4 minutes on each side. I could have gotten the oil a little warmer, but I'm impatient and I'm hungry, so I do hear a little sizzle, so that's something. So as much as you can fit in the pan, flip it. So we're just gonna let that cook 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You want a nice golden brown, and then we flip it until that side is golden brown, so another 3 to 4 minutes, and then you're going to do the next round. Okay, so it's been about 3.5 minutes, so I'm just going to flip as I show myself. Look how golden that is. Oh, wow, that smells so good. So basically, if you're a fan of chicken tenders, you're going to love chicken cutlets. And this is a pretty decently priced meal as well. So if you can see how golden it is. Yum, look at that. That means that side is done. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to place my chicken cutlet on a plate that has a paper towel on it, just so it soaks up all the extra oil. We don't want really oily chicken cutlets. And then you're just going to layer it and layer it. And you can add more olive oil as the chicken is cooking in there in between, and take the chicken out. You just always want a nice coated layer so the chicken can really cook in that olive oil. So now the other side is nice golden brown. So I'm going to say this batch chicken cutlet is done. So I'm just going to pick up the chicken cutlet, take it out, and place it on my paper towel piece. Get out every single one. Yum, look at that. Like I said, if you love chicken tenders, you're going to love this. So I'm actually going to put some more olive oil in my pan. It's looking a little low. And then I'm going to do the next batch of chicken cutlets. And the same thing, 3 to 4 minutes on each side. This is why you really want them thin, so they're nice and crispy, but they're still able to cook fast enough so the chicken is fully cooked. I'm going to keep patting till it soaks up all the oils, and then I'll put my next batch of chicken right on top of this paper towel and do the same thing. Chicken cutlet, paper towel, chicken cutlet, paper towel. So this is the finished product. See how there's chicken cutlets in between each layer of paper towel, so it soaks up all the extra oils. And I'm just meal prepping, so I'm not going to eat this right now, but I'll videotape what we do for lunch and dinner with these the next couple of days. Thank you for watching. Can't wait to taste test these. They look so good. Duke is exhausted from all this cooking, but he gave himself a little nap corner. You exhausted from all the cooking? You worked so hard in the kitchen, didn't you? Thank you for watching. I'm so excited to do more of these videos with all of my family recipes. Tune in for the next one. I believe I'm going to do an Italian charcuterie one, so look out for that. I'm going to continue meal prepping for the day. As I'm dropping things, I'm going to continue meal prepping, and I'll show you what our finished products are when we actually eat the chicken cutlets. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. So this is what we're eating for lunch. I have leftover bread that I'm just making a big hero. I have my chicken cutlet there, put some mozzarella, pesto, and tomatoes. So good. I'm just going to cut this in half, and then Matt and I will split it. Oh my God, look how good this sandwich looks. Yum. I'm going to go take a picture of it just so I can post it on YouTube. Yum. All right, taste test. Just eat it. Which one do you want? Do you want the end piece? Or
you have balsamic glaze?
No. Which one do you want? All right, I'm taking the end piece.
I'm going to get balsamic glaze.
All right, let's see. Stop. Just eat the damn sandwich.
Why can't I have balsamic glaze on here? I think it would be better.
Not eat the sandwich.
Add a little balsamic glaze.
Oh my God, you're annoying.
Yours is great, but I'm adding the level of perfection to it.
It is perfection.
No, the glaze is perfection.
Look at that.
What you're missing here. This stuff. Right here.
I mean, it is good. I'm just not feeling it. You know?
A little bit of this. Just a little drizzle like this. A little drizzle like this. There you go. That's all you need. Just a little drizzle, just a little bit. A little drizzle on top. That's what you need.
Nope, this is perfect.